Vincenzo'S Gold Crypto Investing, and you can see a storm is coming into the greater Bloomington metropolitan area in central Illinois as an early spring snowstorm, I guess you could call it, with a boom potential of 3 inches and a bust potential of 1/2 inch, as it's kind of a weird setup. But we look forward, as it's very stormy in the cryptocurrency sphere this morning. There is sunlight and there is beautiful times ahead if you understand what's actually going on in the sphere. You can be out ahead of this and sidestep and audible this to profitability and fleece, heist, and shiest. The fleece heisters and shysters and the market manipulators that don't understand what's actually going on in the cryptocurrency sphere right now, and they're being heisted and they're being fleece, heisted, and shysted to a very extreme and the most harsh degree imaginable on these losses that they're incurring on the way down. We've been telling you the orange ring and this blue ring, the 1.618 Fibonacci on the blue ring, right? And the 2.618 Fibonacci on the orange. That is major resistance. And we were telling you yesterday, all the hope that was flying around and the hype, be very cautious, because if we couldn't hold this critical blue ring up here, we're on this last pump. We thought again we'd get topped out somewhere between here and this blue ring. And the other day we told you when it was here, if you break up above this orange ring, you have a free and clear path. Watch the video. I posted a YouTube daily show clip, important notes. And it showed you that when the price was here, in that brief clip, it said if you get above the orange ring, you're free and clear to run all the way up to the blue ring. And then we put a video out yesterday when we were right here. When you come back to back test this blue ring, if you don't hold it, you're coming all the way to 38,000. But unfortunately, this time I felt like we were coming below that and maybe all the way down on a full lateral flush to 32,000. The bottom part of this support zone, that would be a local double bottom from back here when Vincenzo made a swing trade and profited pretty good, right? All of us were up good. Anyone in profit, right? We bought from here and we sold the rally up there, right? We didn't get in anything here. Or no, it was right here. We bought this one from here all the way up, right? And we didn't buy anything here because I wasn't sure and I knew it was going to be a quick move. But see this down here where this blue arrow is, as the salt truck's by the freeway waiting to lay some salt down here in about 6 to 8 hours when the snow starts. Although it's kind of to be determined when it starts and to be determined how much we get, because it's a very interesting and strange setup, as it's a very multifaceted system, and it's going to be undergoing weakening and strengthening with 2 different areas of low pressure. Just like we had a bottom here, right? Then we pumped up, but we've got rejected 3 times up here. 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 by the orange ring and the blue ring, right? And I think this time we're not going to get supported on this white support zone. I think we're going to come all the way back down to 32,000. And then you could have a little bit of a trade up here, because I think we have a late season target, late 2022 target, $13,336, 69.69% chance to happen, right? And then an upper resistance target of 51,869. 6.69% chance of happening. So you need to be out ahead of this. If you're trying to swing trade this, have a very tight stop loss on these critical levels that I'm showing you, because you'll get fleece heisted and shysted and you won't know what happened. By the time you see what happened, just like here, I'm sure people were starting to hype train in there just on a quick wick. A lot of sell pressure coming. The stock market's giving up all its gains that it had on its return rally, right? Crypto's giving up all the gains already it had on its return rally. The gold and silver bullion, I bought the dip and it's having a return rally. I shorted BITO, B-I-T-O, Bitcoin futures ETF. I shorted that yesterday. I put a $24 or $23 put on it. The put was down 75% yesterday. 2 days ago, it was trading at $100. After the pump yesterday, it went down to $8. So I bought it and I expect to be able to sell them for around $50 or $60 or $70 today on the open, or a little bit later today, especially if the price continues to plummet and we get a 10% down Bitcoin. But we're getting, look at that. We just actually hit the orange ring. See that? Look at that. We hit the orange ring exactly. and it's initiated a bounce. So we're going to continue to watch and see this highly volatile Bitcoin market. This is your critical orange ring. If you don't hold that, you have a bigger flush, another 10% down. If you can't hold the orange ring, again, if you can't hold this orange ring, you have a 10% down target. If you hold it and pump up, you have a 10% up target, right? XRP, you can see we've now broken with some nice volume. See that little volume spurt? Oops. See this right here? See this little volume spurt with our industry exclusive drawing tool? See that right there? A nice little volume pump. And you say, well, it's not that much. No, it's not that much, but compared to what's been going on, if we zoomed out the last several days to weeks to months, especially the last several days, that's a nice volume spurt on a key area where you're breaking down and you're breaking through a support level. You want to see a volume intake and a price dump, and you did. Now when you come back and back test this, the 200 day is trending down. See that? 200 day in green is trending down. As you come up to here, you would expect on a confirmed breakdown to get rejected and to quickly fall, right? So that's what we're going to be looking for in XRP. If it comes back up and back tests that little white line right here, do you get quickly rejected by that in the 200 day and then start trading down? Because we have much, much lower underneath targets, right? We have much, much lower underneath targets. If this fails to hold, and we've been warning about that, all the way down here on your short-term target of 47 cents, but 64 is your first local double bottom if you can't hold and get back above that 72 cents if this gets confirmed as a breakdown, right? XLM, we're at that 17-cent level again. Every time we get to it, we get a little pump. If you break that and then break the 16-cent local bottom, you're coming all the way down to 10 cents. So this is a critical spot. We've been playing the ring system to a T, right? And saving people a lot of money and been making people some nice chunk of change by telling them when to sell out after bounce areas, right? But this is the area you need to hold as we zoom in. Right now you can see we had a dump, then a nice little pump on it. And if we breach that and confirm a breakdown and then breach the 16-cent level, we're going all the way to 10 cents real fast. That's a very critical area, right? I'm going to put a potential massive swing trade buy-in opportunity to members of Jabroni Killers a little bit later on today, along with my Commodity Mondays video that is fashionably extensively late. But I have a phenomenal swing trade of 50 to 75% from a buy point on a dump. And I'm going to let you guys exclusively know, and you can buy it on an exchange with no fees, right? So you can get in and out of it at 0 fees. I'll give that to my exclusive members to first mover advantage to Jabroni Killers. Like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing. You can see the market is tanked. We're going to continue to watch out for some support zones and keep you on top of what's going on. Peace and love. Peace and love.